Afrobeats Intelligence Podcast.
Afrobeats Intelligence, democratizing African music.
Hello, AV.
Yes, sir.
Yes, welcome to Afrobeats Intelligence Podcast.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Do you know, like, one of the most interesting parts of all of this is, I think I became interested in your story when you got your first hit.
Mm-hmm.
And I know how very misleading that can be. Like, talking to an artist, their first hit, and then, you drop Confessions after, and that has done really well.
Yes, sir.
But at the same time, it almost feels like nobody knows you. Is that deliberate? I know you've done media, but it almost feels like you really do not share to those people.
Yeah. I kind of understand what you mean, like, cause me, I'm a reserved person. You feel me? When it's time for content, it's time to be out there, and when it's time to like be private, I'm private. You get me? So I put out stuff, but I don't put out everything. You feel me? So I'm reserved.
Huh? Doesn't that clash with your chosen path? This music thing.
Yeah, actually it does. I have a whole lot of problem with my team every day. They are like,
What do they say?
Put out stuff, bro. Come online. Let us see you. You get me? Tell people about yourself. Yeah, a whole lot of stuff though. But we're trying. You'll be getting more stuffs from me now. I'm it's a process.
But that has to be stressful though.
Definitely, it's really stressful. It's like from when you like black, suddenly someone comes and be like, now white is the new deal. You get me? So you have to like switch it up. So it doesn't just happen. It takes time. You get me? So.
So moving from a guy who pretty much stays private, and then you have to be in this career when there's a lot of public facing and people require things from you.
Yeah.
Isn't that stressful? Doesn't that stress you in any way?
I wouldn't say it stresses me because it's actually done more for me than being like doing the regular stuff I've been doing has. You get me?
Yeah, before the music.
Yeah,
before the music found the impact.
Exactly. So I choose not to see it as stress. I just see it as, okay, it's something I have to do. So I just, get to it and, do my stuff.
Cool. One thing I think about, like, hyper visibility, like making work that's very public facing, work that connects with the public, is that you have to give up your privacy.
Yeah.
In a manner of speaking, the moment you start getting an audience, you have to start performing for this audience.
Exactly.
So far, as the industry, like this movement, this wave, has it demanded anything from you that requires you to like perform and move beyond your comfortable space?
Yeah, it has actually. You see, I make music now.
Yeah.
So I have to go to shows, events, interviews, stuff. I wasn't doing this before. So now it's moving me from my whole space, my whole comfort zone. I have to but yeah, it's been nice. So it's not that bad. It's not like it's bad. It's fun. You get me? I love doing it. So we're cool with it.
And so when people listen to AV and then they hear AV and then they click on the videos and all, the first thing that gets to people is, this is a fine boy. Yeah, exactly. Like, this is a fine boy making music and pushing it in. And beyond this, beyond all of this, before this, you talk about being private. You talk about being a person that's very connected to themselves. In that your privacy, what did you do before all of this? In that your privacy, as a young man, AV, hustling for the music, were you hustling to blow?
So that's the thing, you see, not until 2018 I wasn't doing anything about concerning music. I wasn't into music.
What were you into?
I was doing regular stuff. I was in Benin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing regular Benin boy type stuff. I was just living. I was schooling till I stopped, and then I started doing regular stuff. I did some jobs. I did some stuff. I was just a regular Benin boy hustling. You're trying to get it out of, trying to make it out of the city.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
So music wasn't my thing. I just started liking it at a point, and I was like, okay, I'm getting it. I'm gonna do this. You feel me? I'm gonna try. So that is how it started for me. So it wasn't like I was this musical, but I actually grew up in a musical family. My dad, he plays this guitar stuff. He was a musician.
Your dad had a guitar.
Yeah, but he's late now.
God bless his soul.
Yeah.
God bless his soul.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Like Papa AV.
Papa.
Did he know before he left? When did he leave?
Yeah, he left 2012. Yeah.
So did he have it? Did he possess any inkling that you were going to be this person?
That's the thing. Like, even my mom, nobody knows. Like, I wasn't into music. That's the thing. I wasn't doing music at all. Not until my first single came out, the whole Benin city never knew that this guy was like, he does music.
What were you doing?
Nobody knows.
What were you doing in Benin City?
I'm a private person. Like, music was something I just loved doing. I would sing to myself. Like, I would sing to myself. I wouldn't sing to people. I wouldn't let you know that I do music. I don't tell people. I just like it for myself. You get me? So not until 2018, I was like, okay, maybe I'll let people know.
Yeah.
Get me?
Well, before 2018, you were making music.
Nah.
You weren't making music professionally.
I wasn't doing music at all. I was dancing. I was a dancer.
You were a dancer.
I was a dancer. I had a whole crew in Benin.
For real?
I'm telling you, bro.
You led this crew?
I led this crew myself.
What were they
It was
called?
called Supreme Dancers.
Supreme Dancers.
Supreme Dancers, yeah.
Supreme Dancers.
Yes, sir.
And so everybody who knew you before you blew knew you as a dancer.
As a dancer, no cap.
In Benin.
In Benin City, like, we would go to parties even when we were not invited. Like,
how was that?
Trash your party and dance.
And dance. Yeah. But how was that hustle? Like being a dancer in this country, being a young guy, being a dancer.
You see, at the time when I was dancing, I was dancing at Aduwawa in Benin City. So
Aduwa?
Aduwawa. It's called Aduwawa. Yeah,
what's Aduwawa?
It's like it's a place.
Okay.
So that's where I'm from.
What's special about Aduwawa? That's
where I'm from. That's what's special about it.
Yeah, cool. So you were dancing at Aduwawa. Yeah. What was happening over there?
Man, it was dancing. Like, everybody was dancing out there. Then we had this Fantastic Four dancers. They were like huge. You feel me? They were like the biggest entertainment out of that city at that point. You feel me? They were like the top guys.
So the top guys in Aduwawa.
Yeah, they were dancing. 4 guys, Fantastic Four. Nice. So everybody we kind of like look up to them. Everybody wants to be a dancer out there because like they are the like highest people. You get me? They are winning. You see these guys, they've got money, they do stuff. So all young kids are looking up to these guys. So everybody starts dancing in the whole. You see different people making different crews. That was how I started mine with a couple of friends of mine, Supreme Dancers.
Okay, you were called Supreme Dancers.
Supreme Dancers, yeah.
So in the manner of speaking, this Fantastic Four, these dancers that held Aduwawa. I'll always remember. See, it's such an interesting name for me. Yeah, man. Aduwawa. What does that mean?
I actually don't know what it means, but it's like a city. It's like a whole place.
Yeah.
In Benin, it's the name of a town in Benin City.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like Aduwawa.
What's the major attraction to Aduwawa?
It's like the ghetto in Benin.
Oh, Aduwawa is a ghetto. See, the beautiful part about ghettos, and this is why I love ghettos in terms of creativity. I don't like ghettos for the human condition. How people live. There's not a lot of money in there, not a lot of attention, not a lot of access to resources.
Yeah.
But You know what the ghetto has over like every other place?
You tell me.
Creativity.
Yeah, definitely.
Everything you have ever enjoyed in Nigerian music, everything you have in the past like 5-6 years, everything you've enjoyed in Nigerian music, every major trend, every of those things, they came from the ghetto.
Yeah. You see, me, I wouldn't call it creativity.
Okay, what would you call it?
I would say inspiration.
In what way? Tell me.
You see, people who live in the ghetto, a whole lot of people who live in the ghetto are trying to get out of the ghetto. You feel me? So it's like a hustle. You see people really, really, really working real hard to get out of there. So the inspiration down there is more than anything outside. Because they go through more stuff than people out there will go through. So the inspiration is bigger. The hustle is stronger out there, so you get me.
Because between, like, if you don't hustle, there's nothing on the other side.
You get me. So there's a whole lot of inspiration when you live in the ghetto. You feel me? You see people trying to make it out. You see people trying to a whole lot of stuff actually. So,
but you trying to make it out?
Definitely. We are all trying to make it out. Yes, sir.
So in Aduwawa, and then the first time you became a dancer, and you built a crew that had street cred. And what were the financials of this crew? Like, how did it make sense financially to lead a dance crew in a place like Aduwawa?
It wasn't even making sense. You see, that's what I'm saying. The thing is that you don't get all the money. It's not like you get paid to. Sometimes we attend shows that we're not even invited. Feel me? It's the inspiration, it's the love, the passion for it at that point.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because there's nothing like, there's no financial value or so for. You are not really making it big out there. It's the ghetto. You feel me? So, but people who do stuff out there, they do it for the love, for the inspiration. You get me?
Was it the ghetto that taught you how to paint your nails?
Nah.
Where did you pick that up from?
The city.
In Lagos?
The city, no cap.
So guys, everyone listening, AV has his nails painted black. The last time I painted my nails black, I had a lady in Abuja who was very interested in decking me out.
Yes, sir.
And so she painted my nails black. And every time I moved in public, I had all my friends saying, Joey, why are you painting your nails black?
So the thing about painting nails, for me, it's not like it has any kind of value or something. It's just because the ladies like it.
So your women like your nails black?
Yeah. Ladies like it when you paint your nails for some reason. I don't know. They are always attracted to it. So they are always like, oh, wow, you have nice nails. Wow. So it's for the ladies, for me.
Yeah. I think I'm going to paint my nails black now, just to attract the women.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. So let's speak about your exit from Aduwawa. And so you began to make this. You began to dance.
Yeah.
You began to go to shows. People began to know you. Yeah. By the time you left Aduwawa, would you say you were famous in Aduwawa?
Nah. I was struggling. It wasn't like I was like the highest out there. It was just I was saying like people knew us, but not everybody. Just few people.
Yeah,
we were not that famous. Like I said, we had top people like the Fantastic Four and a couple of other crews that are like big, but we were just small. We were just doing our thing for the love, the inspiration. You get me? And the crew didn't actually last that long because we broke up and guys moved on.
Yeah, things happen.
Yeah,
and humanity happened.
Exactly.
So you guys broke up. When did you guys break up?
Dates. I don't think I have the dates.
But what year?
That would be like 2017, 16.
What caused the breakup for this dance crew? There was no money. The money wasn't flowing.
Funds.
Or you were eating all the money, AV.
No,
you were the leader. You were eating all the money.
No. I didn't do that. But it was like we had issues. We had issues with the guys. We were like 3 guys. We started having issues.
Yeah.
Funds was not coming in. You know, when money is not coming in, there's always issue.
Yeah.
So funds wasn't coming in real good. We had issues. The guys was trying to like do some other stuff. Shit wasn't working at that point, so we just had to break up and people moved on. You feel me?
When you broke up, how did you take that? You were the leader of this crew. How did you take that? Were you expecting this breakup?
Actually, I wasn't, but you see, in Benin, we don't really feel too much pain or like, shit happens. You feel me? That type of vibe. I moved on. I actually joined the new crew immediately. We broke up. Yeah. Like me and one of the guy. We had 3. The other one moved on, like started doing his thing. And the Mickey on the other hand.
Yeah.
We started it together.
So your other guy that stayed with you was Mickey.
Yeah. So we just like moved on. We joined we teamed up with this crew that was bigger than us at that time. Yeah. In Benin. They were called oh shit!
You joined up with guys.
Yeah, we joined up a whole new crew.
In a crew of dancers.
Yeah, like I broke my own crew, my old team.
Yeah,
we broke up. You feel me? One moved on, and the other we joined a new one.
And these new guys, what did they provide to you people?
Actually, we were benched for a long time till we stopped dancing.
What does benching mean?
It means you left aside.
So when they go for their dances,
they don't take us who were like new recruits, you know, we were new guys. So they would like go for shows and be like, you guys stay back, rehearse. When you get it perfect, you come to the shows with us and all that.
But you were dancing for so long. That sounds unfair.
Yeah, you get me.
You were dancing for so long, and for someone who has led a crew before, didn't that in any way influence how much they gave you?
Yeah, actually,
how much consideration they gave you, like the rep they gave you.
Exactly.
Did you get that from there?
No, I actually didn't get it. That was why I couldn't stay there for too long.
Okay.
Yeah, so it wasn't treating me and my guy nice, so we just moved on and we left dancing. I wasn't dancing no more. I stopped dancing, and that was when I started music. You feel me?
Okay. So dancing did not work out?
Nope.
And then music. What attracted you to music?
Okay, so it's a funny story, yeah. So I was having it. It was like I was having my bath. You feel me?
Yeah.
I was taking a shower.
Was it an actual shower?
A real shower, bro.
We have to be sure.
So it was a shower, and I was singing. You know, when you're singing in the bathroom, it's different.
Yeah.
So I was singing and I was like enjoying the vibe, and I was like, it would be nice if I like try out this music thing. You feel me? Because then my big bro was already making videos. He already shot videos for some celebrities already. Director Adindu. Yeah. So I was like, okay, I think I have a shot. I called him up. I called him right after the whole shower, and I was like, bro, I think I'm about to start doing music.
Okay.
Yeah, and he was like, "Can you sing?" Because I told you nobody knows. Yeah. I don't tell people that. So he wanted me to prove it that I have something. He was like, I should send a voice note of something I want to make, and I sent him a voice note. He actually fucked with it. He was like, "Wow, this is nice."
What was in this voice note?
Like a recording, like a song I made. I just I made a song instantly with my WhatsApp. I sent it to him, voice note. And he was like, this is nice. I think you can do music. That was how I, left Benin.
Yeah.
Came to Lagos, and, the journey began.
Okay. Okay. So before, I'm trying to understand like what it was for you. Much of these questions I asked to understand like what it was for you before you began to hustle in this city, because hustling in this city is a different ball game.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is. So you sent this guy a voice note, a voice note of you freestyling.
Yeah, exactly.
And he loved it.
Yeah, he was like, he was like, this is nice. I can remember he was like, he told me he didn't expect to hear this, and he was like, he thinks something can work out, so I should pull up to Lagos. So, that was how it all started.
Okay. And prior to this, were you in any way, like, what did you think about your music talent? Did you nurture it? Did you build it? What, in those moments when you were a dancer, in those moments when you had to like confront singing, what was it for you?
It was fun.
Okay.
Yeah, singing then was beautiful. Like, I love music. I've loved music for a long time. Melodies and all that just sounds beautiful. Yeah. So when I sing, it's just for me. I just sing it because I like doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I never thought of like making music a career.
Yeah.
Until that day when I was taking a shower. You feel me? I was singing and I was like, okay, it would be nice if I like try this stuff. And the only way I could have possibly started anything at that point was my brother in Lagos. So I had to like place a call instantly and was like, bro, I think I want to start doing music. How do I go about it? So he was like, I should pull up to Lagos. And I pulled up.
Nice. Did you come for money?
Nah. Nah, no money. I told you, Aduwawa, it was the ghetto. Ain't no money there.
Aduwawa. With this conversation, I want to visit Aduwawa.
Yes, sir. You should.
Because for people from the ghetto, like I think last week I had the last episode I published. I don't know between recording and publishing these days, but the last episode I published was on Zlatan. And we had a conversation about, the bulk of our conversation was about escaping the ghetto. Yeah, so for you now, at least you had a brother in Lagos that you could call and send voice notes and all of that. But for someone like Zlatan who was already in Lagos, the ghetto of Lagos.
Oh, that's another ghetto on its own.
Yes, because where you want to have to go.
Yeah, so for me, it was like I was in it was like I did village, you get me?
Yeah.
I could go to the city.
Yeah.
The city was Lagos for me then. Like big city. I can't you hear in Benin you hear stories where people tell you you want to make it, you go to Lagos.
Yeah.
That type of stuff. So Lagos was this big city.
Yeah.
Then. So I was like, yeah, if I get there, I start hustling, making music, I'll make it. So my brother was already in Lagos. He left home early. That one is a hustler.
Yeah.
He left home early.
How is he now?
He's great.
How does he feel about your success?
We in this together, that kind of shit. He shot my 2 videos.
Oh, this is your
Big
brother.
Dog Boys, Confession.
He shot him. Both of them.
Both of them.
He's really a hustler.
Yes, sir.
What's his name?
Director Dindu.
Shout out to Director Dindu from
sir.
Aduwawa in Benin.
Yes, sir.
Over to Lagos and, being instrumental in the success of more people.
Yes, sir.
Especially your brother. And so you sent your brother, this
voice note.
This voice note. And he could instantly recognize that there was something in there.
Yeah.
And so he told you to come.
Yeah.
And didn't you have any sort of apprehension? You've been in Aduwawa. You were born in Aduwawa. You've been here all your life.
No, I was born in Benin, not
Benin.
Aduwawa.
Okay, but you guys moved to Aduwawa.
Yeah.
And you've been in this place, this formative years of your career. You're still in your formative years because I know you're still young. So in this age of it, and you were going to, you had just lost your crew. The second crew was making you nervous. Yeah. And then you sent a voice note to this guy, and then he told you come to Lagos. Were you not scared? I remember coming to Lagos. I was scared. I came to Lagos in 2013, January. And I was very scared. I was in Port Harcourt, and I was very scared. Lagos was a lot of things. I knew there was excellence here. I knew there was money here. I knew there was a lot of things that could go right here. But at the same time, nobody sent my papa.
Yeah. I feel you, bro.
For you then, was it not a challenge?
Yeah, actually for me, I was happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why were you happy?
Because, you see, then my brother was already working with Victor 80. And then Victor 80 was like this hot guy. He just put out his Waiting Again. If you not make money, waiting again. Yeah. So he was like this hot guy, and like him, my brother, and my manager right now, they're like this close. They're really close. They've been hustling together. Yeah. So then Victor was like popping. Real popping, and I was like, "Yeah, oh, so if
had a great run,
you get
that's
me.
Waiting with Day single.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So I was like, this is a good time for me to go to Lagos. I have Victor, I have my brother. You get me? So it was like I wasn't scared of nothing. I felt like nothing could happen at that point. But yeah, Lagos, now Lagos.
So you got into a bus?
Yeah, I got into a bus. Left Benin.
Did you pack everything you owned?
Not everything, but I packed enough.
Your clothes,
enough. My clothes, my shoes, my property.
Yeah. Whatever it was back then. And you moved to Lagos. And what was the first thing that hit you once you moved down here?
It was different. I was like, oh man, this place is big. That was the first thing, because like
Adua was not big. It's
not like it's not big, but when you grow up somewhere, it seems like you know everybody. In Benin City, I can say I know it's like I can say I know I was born there. I was everything there, so it's like it's more familiar.
Yeah.
Get me? When I got to Lagos, it was this strange city.
Yeah.
Nice sculptures, big buildings, you feel me? Different type of way, hustlers everywhere, people trying to scam you.
Yeah.
Everything you get. So it's like a whole new life. So yeah.
See, the biggest scam, or like the most basic scam I experienced in Lagos was, interestingly, in a football center, a viewing center. So I moved to Lagos. When I moved to Lagos, I was in Nigerian, and I'm a football head. Oh. So I watch I'm a football head. I'm a football head. I'm a book head. I'm a UFC head. So I mixed martial arts. I watch I'm a big ass mixed martial arts. Nice. So football was something you could watch in games, in centers. People could create like viewing centers in their hood, and then you go there, pay some small money, and you got access to watch a game. So when I showed up, I was going to see a game, and there was this guy. He looked very big and menacing. I was small, I was tiny, and when I ordered for a drink, I said I wanted Pepsi. He said he wanted Star, and he's like, "Ingo pay." He pointed at me, and I didn't know how to go against this guy. So I paid for his alcohol habit at that point. He did it for like 3 weekends. But by the 4th weekend, I had gotten some sort of orientation. So on the 4th weekend, when he came up and when I sat down there and I was going to see a Chelsea game, and he's like, give me Star, Ingo pay. I'm like, bro, Albany, nobody could pay for anything. In the worry you.
Voila.
Did you have any of that in Lagos? Like,
you see, it didn't happen to me direct, but it happened to my friend.
Okay.
Yeah. So there was this time we went to CMS.
Yeah.
We wanted to go get some stuff, right? And it was me and this guy. So I had to like go to this shop, and he had to go to another shop. So I was like, okay, you go there, I go here. When we're done, we meet back here. And he left me, and I went to get my stuff. And it was time to go meet him. I went to the spot where we were supposed to meet.
Yeah.
I didn't meet the guy. I was like, okay, what has happened?
He wasn't there.
Yeah. So I started looking for him in CMS. And CMS is like this crowdy.
Yeah, CMS was wild.
You feel me? Yeah, it's like this wild place. I looked for him for a while, and then I saw him on the bike. And he started explaining what happened. So
what happened to him?
So this is what happened. So he got scammed. He was walking towards the bank, and he hit this guy.
Yeah.
And stuff fell. He stuffed the guy's stuff, and he noticed that the guy was wearing like an army hat or stuff.
Hat, yeah.
Yeah, he was dressed like an army person. Yeah. So he thought it was like an army,
a military man.
Yeah. And the guy was like, "Damn, you just lost my Oga ring, man. My Oga ring when you want to marry, you don't lose sound. Are you mad? Are you stupid? You guys follow me." And the guy took him, and they got on this bike, and he took him down to somewhere, collected everything that was with him, was like he should go search for that ring. When he finds the ring, he should call him. He didn't even give him his number. So my guy came back with the bike with nothing. He took his money, everything, every fucking thing.
Wow.
You see, his phone.
That's crazy. They took his phone.
They took his phone, his money, everything he was holding.
That's weird. Because, and that happened in CMS.
CMS. And the guy was actually dressed as an official
of the military people.
Yeah.
And for me, it was very easy. Like, I remember the boss coming down to Lagos, and in the bus, I told them, when they asked me, I told them this is my first time. You know, you bond with people in the bus. Like this AC bus, Agofure. It's Agofure. I used that. That's the name, Agofure. I used that for welcome to Lagos. And they told, and while we were bonding, I was telling them this is my first time, and they're like, nice. Where are you going to stay? And I told them Ojo Eleba, and they're like, hey, like your first time. I'm like, yes. And then they're going to Ojo Eleba, but I did well, but I didn't get this level of scam.
Yeah.
Did you get? Did they? Has anyone tried to scam you in Lagos?
Actually, different occasions, but the most I can remember, because it's like the one that has happened a couple of more than once. Like it has happened a lot of times. These guys they'll be like, "Bros, I beg you, help us with 2-5." My sister, with 2 of us, they go.
They'll call it distant.
Yeah, they call it distant place, and they go this place. We lost our this, we lost our that, and the next day you get there and you meet those same guys.
Those same people go into that same distance.
Look,
so for me, like I stayed on the periphery of all of this. I didn't interact with a lot of people. People considered, now I don't have an accent anymore, but I did have an accent when I came to Lagos. I had this wild ass accent. So
for real?
Yeah, I did. And having this, I got it from DSTV. I got it from cable TV. And having this accent, speaking in the way that I spoke back then, and living in a ghetto where people are like, "Oh, Ben, in the worry, Jerry." And you're like, no, you cannot resort to violence.
For Lagos.
So it was a problem. But I didn't get this level of scam. I think the biggest scam I had was, apart from that guy trying to make me fund his alcohol habits, the biggest scam I had was I got into a bus from Ojo Eleba, got to CMS, got on the bus to Lekki. I was working in Lekki then. And I gave this guy 1,000 naira for a 100 naira trip. Was it CMS or TBS? I can't remember. But like it was a 1,000 naira trip, a 100 naira trip, and I paid him 1,000 naira. And by the time I said he'll pay you. When I got down from the bus at Lekki roundabout, the guy just dropped me. Like stopped down and like my change. He drove off and he's like, "Thank you." He started waving. I was like, "Thank you." And he drove off.
Oh, they don't do you so.
Yes. Yes. And I was broke.
Nice.
Yes, I was very broke. So 1,000 naira was a lot of money to me at that point.
Oh, sorry.
So how did you now begin to find your hustle in Lagos?
Yeah, so it was a long one. So I came to Lagos. I stayed with my brother for a while. And
a while is like a year, 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah.
2017.
Like a year.
A year, okay.
Like a year. Then I started staying somewhere else. And I started staying with a couple of friends at Aja.
Okay.
Down by the way. And then I moved back to my brother.
What was your brother?
He was at Eleganza at that point.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's better than Badaway. I lived in Badaway.
Yeah. So that means you know the story.
I lived 2 years.
Shopper.
I lived 2 years in Badaway, Greenville.
Yeah.
I lived 2 years in Greenville Estate.
Nice. So let me ask you a question. You know Blackgate?
I know Blackgate. That place is horrible. Blackgate is where you point to people and say those are the people that are suffering. Who are suffering in Badaway.
Don't go there. That's where you point and you say don't go.
Don't go to Blackgate.
Yeah.
Because your car would be stressed, your legs would be soaked. So you lived in Blackgate.
No, I didn't live there, but I just wanted to know if you like.
Oh, don't see if I tell you anything about my Lagos experience, believe me. Believe me. I lived for 2 years. Then I moved to Lambasa for 2 years. I stayed in Lambasa for an extra 2 years, and then after that, I moved to Lekki.
Nice.
So I spent 4 years in Aja before I moved to Lekki to live Lekki big boy life.
Nice. So me, I stayed with my brother. Then I moved to Badaway. Yeah. Moved back to my brother.
Stayed in Leganza. Your brother in Leganza.
Yeah.
Okay.
Moved back to my brother. Stayed a while. Then I moved to Ghana.
Huh. What was in Ghana?
Ghana. My friends. I had friends in Ghana. I stayed in Ghana for like a year. Yeah. Ghana was like.
What were you doing in Ghana?
I was touring.
In what sense? Because you hadn't blown by then.
Yeah.
So how were you touring without a single that had impacted the public?
No, not music touring.
Okay.
It was like I went to go see outside. You feel me?
Oh.
Yeah.
Was that the first country you've gone to after Nigeria?
Yeah. So I was like, I have to leave this country. I've been here all my life. You feel me? Yeah. So I went to Ghana. You feel me? I stayed with friends for like a year.
Yeah.
Or so.
Did you use a flight or use the bus?
The bus way. Yeah, Ghana.
So you went through Benin Republic.
Yeah.
You went through.
We saw everything. We went through, And actually, I went during the whole lockdown period.
You went to Ghana during the pandemic.
Yes, sure.
So you broke plenty of laws.
Exactly.
Because the borders were closed.
That's what I'm trying to say. The illegal way.
Wow.
So
and how was it? How was Ghana during the pandemic?
Ghana was safe. It was safer than Nigeria. It was way calmer because you see here it was a whole lot of pressure. Everybody was scared. Ghana, it was not like that. People were scared, but not like that. They had this whole security. They felt safe.
Yeah.
There than here.
So they weren't too exposed.
Mm-hmm. Not like they weren't too exposed, but like I would say they just felt safer. Yeah. It was like safer than Nigeria at that point. Because Nigeria was like hot. Yeah, stuff was going on. Every day this bad thing just happened. Every day this new news about the corona shit and all that.
Yeah.
And Nigeria, they count bodies like, you see tomorrow is like 478 people just died.
NCDC did that.
Bro, that stuff was crazy.
Yeah, it was a lot.
You see, like 348,000 people just died. I'm like, what? How? Who killed them?
But I felt like, that period though, that period during the pandemic when a lot of people, God rest their souls, but a lot of people were losing their lives and we didn't have any information about COVID. We didn't have enough information about COVID and we were just waiting for our turn to die. It felt very romantic to me.
Actually, it took me time to believe in Corona. Yeah. I was one of those people who was like, yeah, this is crap. This is a lie. They just.
What made you believe?
Actually, it's not like I haven't seen a patient. I still today I don't know anybody who has Corona.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't met somebody. I don't know anybody who said.
You're meeting the person now. I had Corona.
For real?
I had COVID twice.
For real?
Yeah, I had the original strain and then I had the Delta variant.
What the hell?
I remember having a conversation. I'm having a video now with Brimo when I got my first infection. I was having
Brimo?
Yeah.
So he had Corona too?
I don't know if maybe he had it, but he was asymptomatic. But I went to Brimo's house. I had a conversation with him we recorded a podcast. No, not the podcast. I interviewed him for an article on Afrobeats Intelligence. And by the time I was done, I was sick. Like when I left Brimos, I was driving out of Brimos compound. I felt a certain way. I knew that, and I knew that this guy don't give me something.
I don't give me corona.
So I had it twice. I later had it when I went to Calabar, came back on a flight, and I had it. So, and with my background in clinical biochemistry, my first degree is in clinical biochemistry. So I knew what it was. I knew what all of these things. So I knew like a foundational setting. When did you finally get to the point when you knew that this was something?
So I came back from Ghana.
Yeah.
And I recorded Big Talk Boys.
So when you came back, what year did you come back from Ghana?
Was that last year?
Last year.
Yeah, that was last year. The year Big Talk Boys came out. That was the year I came out.
That was last year now, 2021.
Yeah.
So you came back from Ghana, you recorded Big Talk Boys in Nigeria.
Yes. I recorded it at Takwa Bay. The beach.
Hold on. That's
bust your head.
Yes, it did. It's busting my head. But Big Talk Boys.
Yes.
So for Big Talk Boys, so you came back to Nigeria after did you have fun in Ghana?
Yes, I was actually with the Big Talk Boys in Ghana.
What is this Big Talk Boys? What does that mean?
It's a group of friends.
Okay.
It's a couple of guys.
Yeah, okay.
Who live exactly, I would say they live in a way similar to the lyrics of the song.
Okay.
Yeah. So the thing is like, the song is like a real life thing. I just like put in some stuff that like my friends did when we was at the trip in Ghana. So it's like,
yeah,
I just saw a whole lot of stuff, and I was like, when I got to the studio, I was like, okay, let me talk about that stuff that happened. You feel me? So I just twisted a whole lot of twisting, and
so if you followed the lyrics, your boys were never scared of. You guys were scared of the police.
They don't like.
Okay, they don't like the police.
Yes, it's not like they're scared. We just don't. They just don't like police.
Why?
You like police?
Do I like the police? I've never bribed a policeman in like 2 years because they shot us at Lekki roundabout.
You see, nobody likes the police.
October 2020.
So nobody really likes the police for real.
I don't like the police.
Me too.
The first time I was arrested by the police, I was 9 years old. My first arrest ever by the police. Yeah, of course. I was 9 years old. I was throwing it was January 1st. I was throwing bangers. So I was just throwing bangers and bangers and bangers. And the policeman came to arrest me. And he's like,
for bangers?
For throwing knockouts.
I know.
Yeah, for bangers. So I was throwing bangers 1st of January. Wow. And the policeman in Port Harcourt. I was in Port Harcourt.
Wow.
And the policeman came to arrest me because I was throwing bangers. Like he came full squad, everything, just to pick up this 9-year-old child.
So what did they think? They thought you were shooting a gun?
The entire neighborhood, because my story is different. I was a community child. So people knew I was an orphan. I didn't have parents.
Yeah.
So people already knew that these people they suffer. So seeing the policeman show up and say, I want to pick up this guy because he threw bangers. The entire neighborhood came together and they were just begging, like, wow, bro, you can't take this kid away. He has no parent. They're pretty much just existing from day to day. You can't take this guy.
Yeah.
And my elder sister was just crying. Like, she was like, oh my God, Joey, what have you done? What have you done? What you don't do? What you don't do? And I'm like, I did nothing other than just express my happiness in seeing the new year. So I've never liked the police since then.
Exactly. That's the point. Like, you see, some people, I wouldn't say everybody can relate, but I think people who live in the hood some way have reasons not to like the police. You get me?
Yeah.
Because out there, police are not nice at all.
Yeah.
They do whatever they like. You see, out there in the hood, it's like the law doesn't get there.
Yeah.
You get me? So it's rough out there. Police are actually I no talk. Yeah, but people have reasons not to like the police though. That's just it.
Okay. And so you recorded Big Talk Boys in Takwa Bay.
Yeah.
Day or night?
It was midnight, bro.
Midnight. How was that day?
It was beautiful. See,
what were you looking for? What were you looking for in Takwa? Okay, before you go in.
So let me tell you the story. So it all boils down to Director Adindu again, my big brother.
So Director Adindu.
Mm-hmm. So you see, that day he had a party with his guys.
Okay.
At Takwa Bay Beach. And he was like, "Hey V, what's up? I think we can make use of this opportunity. Why don't we just call your producer?"
Yeah.
And he comes with us. We all act like we're having a party.
Okay.
You just record this song. You just like if you catch a vibe, you make a song. The producer will be there to produce. You get, we're just catching a vibe. Yeah. And that day I was pissed, like I don't even know why, but I was really, really angry. I didn't want to go. The whole thing was stressful. The process of getting to Takwa
Bay was stressful.
We had to move stuff with our hands from the car, like heavy stuff, carry cooler, carry food, and walk cooler distance. Yeah. You know, you have to get on a boat.
Yeah.
Then move to Takwa Bay.
Yeah.
So we had to like pack somewhere far, move the whole coolers with the food and everything to a distance to get to the boat, and then I was pissed. I really wanted to go home. I was angry. I didn't want to go. And he was like, they said something.
This is fine boy problems. Fine boys don't like parenting. Don't like start
don't want to live fresh life, yo.
And
so we had to like take the whole stuff down to the boat, and I was really pissed out. So I wanted to go back, but he said something. He said, you if you can't go end up make something nice. So So we got there.
But did you know you were going to record in Takwa Bay?
Yeah, I know, because the producer is my producer. Like,
what's his name?
Cool Boy.
We've
been recording since I got to Lagos. He's like the one I'm familiar with.
One of the people you met.
Yeah, one of the people who has been like true to me since the beginning, even when I like didn't know how to like know my way around the mic.
Yeah,
he's one of the people who like introduced me to the whole music stuff.
Okay, cool. So you went to Cool Boy.
Yeah, I went with Cool Boy, and when he got there, he set up. I left them literally.
When this house in Takwa Bay was
not a house. It's like a ranch. Yeah,
you guys got a ranch.
Yeah, like 2 ranches. Is it called a ranch, or you see this wooden house made with bamboo? It has a bed. It has this dry leaf.
Yeah,
has the zinc.
Okay,
at the ceiling.
I know those houses.
Those type of stuff. So we got like 2. So the other guys were at the other side. Me, the producer, we were at the other side. And he started making a beat. He started creating, and I left him. I went somewhere else. I was talking to this girl on phone. I was just vibing, trying to get the vibe. And then I heard what he was creating from a distance. And it was sounding really, really, really nice. I just caught the vibe instantly, and I went back to him. I was like,
so you ended the conversation with the girl?
Yeah, I left the girl. I had to like cut the call. I left the girl and went back to Cool Boy. I was like, oh man, this is nice. Started catching the vibe. We recorded the song right there, like
instantly.
Right there.
So you were on a phone conversation with a lady that you were trying to sleep with.
Innocent.
And then you heard your producer making music that connected to your soul.
Yeah,
it connected with you.
Exactly.
And so you ended this phone conversation. You went down there, and then you guys began to work on the song.
We started vibing, and we was vibing. I started recording the vibes I had on my phone, and started writing a couple of lyrics. And he was still producing. And after the whole production, I just like voiced right there.
Okay, so you were saying, so you guys are recording in the house.
So basically, we just had this vibe. I recorded the vibes I had. I wrote some lyrics down, and we recorded right there. I'm telling you.
Did you have any inkling that this was special?
Yeah, like, bro, you know when you hear music and it feels good, it makes you move a certain way. You just know, like you just know this is good music. At the point where we recorded the song, I knew this one was like different. You get me? So
It was different from everything you've ever created.
yeah, like it had this. Me, I'm a guy who likes party music. Yeah. I like to dance. You feel me? I was a dancer, so most of the time
you move to songs,
yeah,
to sounds,
you feel me?
Because that's your basic orientation.
Exactly. So I like party music, and when I recorded Big Talk Boys, you see me, director Adindu, we was dancing to the song.
Wow.
Yeah, we got up. It was like, this is a vibe. We were dancing, man. Man was smoking. Man was chilling. You get me?
Yeah.
So it was a vibe. So we knew that moment that this one is different.
Yeah, you knew it was different.
Yeah,
it
was different.
And then when you knew it was different, it was new. Mm-hmm. Why did you choose to release that song?
Because it was different. Like I said.
The
vibe I had with that song was just, it was amazing. Like I played it for a couple of people and nobody could say anything bad about the song. You like the first listen was always mind blowing. You get me? Like, whoa, man, this one bad. You get me? You know, there's a certain reaction you get from people and you just know, like, okay, this is the right one.
And so when you got to, I know that, when you got to it, when you finally decided that this was going to be my next single, mm-hmm. and
my first single,
your first single in Lagos,
yeah.
After all of the stress in Aduwawa, mm-hmm. after going to Ghana and getting a lot of like experience with your friends,
yeah.
and coming back here, and you knew this was going to be your first single. The day you've dropped the single, mm-hmm. did you know that it was going to be a classic?
Nah. So you see, it was a good vibe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was a nice song, but last in Nigeria we did.
Yeah.
You like it doesn't mean everybody likes it. You get me? So we put it out. We had hopes, but we didn't know that it would be like big. But deep down, I wouldn't lie, we had hopes of the song getting big because it was a nice vibe. Yeah. So we had hopes. We was waiting first week. Song was just there. Song was just doing normal stuff until, we started making some videos and all that. And it started like kicking up. The song started like going crazy. I started getting videos. It started from TikTok.
You're getting videos from TikTok.
Bro, I was getting
it did feel as if I'm not a big ass TikTok person, mm-hmm. but I go to TikTok every day just to get entertained. I've not really like started officially creating on TikTok mm-hmm. at this moment. Mm-hmm. But TikTok for me is just where I go to enjoy myself.
Yeah.
But even then, while on TikTok, people were making a lot of videos with your song. Mm-hmm. People got into it. People loved it, and they were just very interested in this song. And in my head, I was like, okay, this song sounds nice, but maybe this guy is paying for this. Yeah. So at the start, where you weren't paying for anything,
bro, I wasn't paying for nothing, bro. You see,
all of the influencing, all of that, you weren't paying for them.
I didn't have that money at that point. Like I told you, I was just trying to like get it. You feel me? It was a test. It was like, okay, we'll just try this. You feel me? And we'll see where it leads. You feel me? Where it gets us to. And we tried it, and we see the reaction was different. But it started from Soft Made It's content.
Yeah.
See, Soft Made It is my friend.
Soft Made It on TikTok.
Soft Made It, yeah. He's like big on TikTok, but he's a friend of mine. Okay. We have like personal relationship.
Yeah.
And he made this video for me where he did this. There's a part in the song where I did that. I made a similar sound, like yeah. And he made a video and he expressed that part of the video, the sound on the video, and people liked it. You feel me? People just liked the way he did the whole stuff, and the thing started trending on TikTok. So from his page, he has these huge followers. From his page, people started like getting to know the song. So attraction came from his page, and shit, he had videos from the UK, everywhere.
But you know how people would have a hit song, and then it would blow. A lot of like things would happen to the record, and it would take a while before they finally begin to see the benefits of having a viral song. How soon did you begin to see the benefits of having a song that big?
Bruh, Big Talk Boys blew up in 2 weeks. I started seeing the benefits from that 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks, you were seeing the benefits?
No cap.
For real?
It was everywhere. It was boom. People wanted to have me in their shows, bro. I started, bro, I charge money for shows right now.
You have to charge now.
I've been in this industry for like 2 years, bro. I'm expensive.
I get you.
You feel me? You feel
me? I understand
so
that.
It's like it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It all happened like this. You feel me?
What changed for you, being this kid that came to Lagos from Aduwawa and you didn't have any money? You were hanging on to your elder brother's coattails.
Yeah.
What changed for you?
Man, everything changed for me.
Okay, in what sense?
Life changed for me.
How?
You see, I was this kid who wanted to get it. You feel me?
Yeah.
I've always been this kid who I've always wanted to like make something. I've always wanted to like go out, go get it. And I didn't even know that it would be this music that would like help me get it. You feel me? At the end of the day, I was trying a whole lot of stuff, but you see, music did its thing. I don't know how. And all of a sudden, everybody wants me at their place. Everybody want to see me. People want to see me. People want me to come sing that song for them. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now I charge money for that shit. Now I'm making money.
Yes, sir.
You get me? You feel me? So you feel me?
I feel you.
So everything. So it's changed. Like it helped me. I don't even know how to say, but like you understand.
Yeah.
In all aspects, it's been like good.
It's beautiful because, okay, you got the single. It's happened for you. It's happening for you. It's happened for you, and you were just a kid with. You're signed now. I think you're signed to Wana.
Yes, sir.
Wana SA.
Wana Sweden.
You went down to Sweden.
Yes, sir. I'm going far.
That's the beauty of this moment in African music, in Nigerian music, with this Afrobeats to the world, and you know this campaign into dominating other markets. Yeah. What we've noticed locally on the back end is, if you have a song that works, if you have a song that works, and not only the song, you show promise to create more that can work, people will come to you and put money in your pocket for you to be able to make this music for them.
Yeah, that's true. Because people love music. You see, in Africa, one of the greatest thing that has happened to Africa is music. Yeah. You feel me?
Yeah.
Even I feel like in places where politics has not been able to stand up for the country, music has.
Yeah.
You feel me? So music is like it's just legendary. It's been there. Everybody, it's part of the culture. So people will do anything for the music. It's just like music is like money.
Yeah.
It brings peace. It brings
money.
Peace. Yeah, it's money at the same time, but it brings peace to you as much as having money would do. You get me?
True.
There are some people who find satisfaction in music, like they find peace in music. So music is very relevant to me.
I get you. And then that happened for you. How did your life change after Big Thug Boys?
How did my life change?
Yeah.
I would tell you how my life changed. You know me now.
Yeah.
You didn't know me before.
Yes.
That's how my life changed.
Okay, cool. So I know I mostly interview artists that are blown.
Yeah.
I don't do a lot of like struggling artists, artists trying to blow, because I've struggled with a lot of artists. I'm serious. Like, even when, like, I know a lot of artists who are currently big superstars now.
Yeah.
I struggled with them.
For real.
Yes, I did.
Wow.
I can mention names, but I don't want to. But like, I struggled with them when they were nothing.
Yeah.
When they didn't know anybody, when they didn't have any chance at being blown.
Yeah.
Like, by then I was already in the media, I was established, and I did support them.
Yeah.
But in the manner of speaking, I also struggled with them, because I also struggled to tell people that these people are worth something.
Yeah, I feel.
So I understand that. And so how is being signed to a major from this guy at Aduwawa? You had no idea or no inkling that this is what would happen to you.
Yeah.
How is being signed to a major?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
It feels great. It feels fulfilling. It feels like, you get this feeling where you're doing something right.
Yeah.
You feel me? We're doing something right.
And you get the support for everything you create.
Exactly. You feel me? You find these people who appreciate what you do, and they are willing to like invest in it. And that's good. You feel me? It's great. It means you're on the right path. You feel me? So it's been great. I feel honored. No cap. Feel honored. I'm signed to Warner now. You get me? It's not be baby label. You understand? Not everybody is sign up.
No, not at all. Not at all.
So
I know they recently signed, or they recently announced, not signed, because signed and announcement are different.
Yeah.
So they recently announced a deal with Fields for what he did with Finesse. And all of that. So
now bad boys they did.
Yes, now bad boy. So you did that. Your first single with them, your next single with them was Confessions.
No. It's my first single with them is Jiggy. Yeah, the one that just dropped the new single out now.
Nice.
Jiggy.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
First
Let me find it. Let me even pull it up myself. Jiggy.
Just came out.
Nice. Thank you, AV. I just found the song Jiggy from AV. Okay, cool. Okay, I think I'll go into this.
Okay.
I'm going to go into this once we're done with this. But for you, I know a lot of the music you made was a reaction to the world. Like your circumstance, losing a dance crew, needing to entertain, and then finding this thing about yourself. But when you think about it, when you think about your sound, what does it say to you? What is your sound to you?
I'll say this now. My sound. When I think of my sound, all I see is fun.
Okay.
You see me right from time. I've been this kid who always wants to be happy.
Yeah.
No matter what, you feel me?
I get you.
You feel me? You do stuff that person know they do waiting not know.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. You feel me? So I've always been this happy guy. I just want to laugh. I just want to be happy no matter what is happening.
Yeah.
So that's the energy I'm trying to bring. You get me? That's the energy I'm trying to feed out to people.
Yeah.
This fun guy. No matter what happens, it might be a slow song, fast song. At the end of the day, we are having fun with it. That's the point. You are happy with it. You get me? It's a good sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I always say at all my interviews, you feel me? I'm this fun guy. I'm the fun guy. You can say, wait, when AV enter the party, everything go up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the energy goes up. Yeah, everybody's happy now. AV is here. So
Yeah.
that's the vibe.
And okay, beautiful. Well, for you at this stage, this is still day one.
Yeah.
You're just pretty much starting. I know you've done this for a while, and you have finally found a way to hold on to mainstream consciousness and achieve success on that level. But what's an it for you? Like, what are you in this for?
I can't lie. I'm still figuring it out.
Yeah.
Still figuring it out. It's a process. I can't say because things change.
Yeah.
I might be in it for this right now, and tomorrow something comes up.
Yeah.
I might be in it for something else. You feel me? So it's a process. I wouldn't say I want to tell you this now and end up doing something else tomorrow. So what I'm going to say now is I'm still figuring it out.
Yes.
Maybe we can figure it together.
Yes. Let's figure it out together. And thank you so much for coming on this.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. You were such a great sport being on this podcast.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Respect. Thank you guys for listening. Go stream Jiggy out now.
Yes. Stream
all
Jiggy.
streaming platforms.
Same Jiggy.
Yes, sir.
Stream Jiggy. Thank you.